Hello guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today we're taking a look at a watch from Santos watch. Now this is the Desert Sand series. I actually have two models with me. And before getting into it, I do want to say there is a code which I will drop in the description to save you a bunch of money on one of these watches. These do retail at $295 US, and there are two different versions. I have in hand, as you can see, this is the blacked out IP plated version. And then there's another version as well with a gold IP plated case, as you can see here, a gold tone IP plated, kind of vintage style. Yeah, but both of them definitely very different in styling. Same components, different finishing, and they're priced at $295 US. And let's take a look at the black one first. So this is the Desert Sands 4550. The 4551 is the one with the golden case. $295 from SZANTO website, minus the discount. You're looking at like $250, I believe, which is not too bad. It's a very well-made watch. Has some decent specs. And let's get into the basic specification. So it's solid 316L stainless steel all around. You're looking at a 40mm case, which is a very nice size, especially for a chronograph, a smaller size chronograph. You're looking at 50mm lug to lug. In terms of actual case thickness here, you're looking at about 14mm, which is all not that bad. You get a pair of 20mm lugs. Makes it very easy to swap out straps if you wanted to. There are a bunch of options out there, but this strap is very nice, so I don't think you'll have to do that. Now, getting into the dial, as you can see here, this obviously is a vintage styled chronograph. As you can see, we have two subdials. We have a Japanese quartz chronograph movement, which is a 2-eye chronograph. You have the two subdials here, and a date hidden in between the six, which is pretty interesting if you look at that. 24-hour subdial on the chapter ring. We have SZANTO printed, Desert Sands printed very neatly. Okay, so the movement inside is the Miyota 6S21. It's run on a battery. It's a very accurate movement, like most Japanese quartz chronograph movements. This watch also does retain 100 meters of water resistance, which is really nice. You have a pull and push crown, but you have 100 meters of water resistance. So if you throw this on a rubber band or something, you can definitely take it in the pool, which is really nice. Just don't push those pushers while you're in the pool, please. But other than that, it's a pretty straightforward watch. You have superluminova on all the numerals on the dial. The hands themselves, kind of pilot style hands here, or sword style hands for the hour and the minutes hand. A nice white sweeping seconds hand. This does sweep. So you have our larger crown here, that nice vintage style as you can see here. Very easy to grip. First position, you can flip through that date down there if you see that at the 6, in between the 6. So it stays out of the way of things. And I've never really seen a brand do that before, which is pretty interesting. Your final position, you'll be able to hack the movement, and you can set the time precisely here. Very smooth crown, no easy, no errors here at all. Set it to 1010, push that back down. As you can see, your crown is signed with the SZANTO logo as well. So this is a stainless steel IP plated case. You get a hardened mineral crystal, which is maybe one of the things I would change. Throw a sapphire on there, I think would make it a bit more luxurious in my opinion. That's probably the only one not rant, but the only thing I would change personally myself. But other than that, it's a very well made watch. As you can see, the machining on the case back is very, very precise. SZANTO is raised and printed Desert Sands. Stainless steel, screwed down, 316L stainless steel, 100 meters water resistant. This is the 4550 series. And you have a quick release band, if you didn't notice there, on this nice genuine leather band. It is a really nice genuine leather band. It's very supple and smooth, nice stitching going up and down. As you can see there, we do get a custom SZANTO buckle signed with the SZANTO logo. Two keepers here, more stitching over here, and more stitching near the end of the buckle. But yeah, to actually start this chronograph, we do have a 60-minute or 1-hour chronograph. You hit that button, and it will start sweeping. So it has like a smooth sweep, kind of like the Mecha Quartz movements, which is really nice. And that will time up to 60 minutes. You stop it, and then you reset it, and it sweeps all the way back and resets everything perfectly. And this does line up, and this does line up over here as well, which is nice to see. Although, if it doesn't line up, you can always just change it by clicking. But anyway, yeah, the finishing is pretty decent as well. Very smooth, no issue there. You have a smooth brushed bezel here, brushed case on these sides. No sharpness underneath, which is one thing I really do look for. As you can see on the lugs here, it's a bit more polished on the edges, which is pretty nice. But yeah, definitely Pretty self-explanatory chronograph, vintage styling, decent pricing, definitely going along with the whole theme that Santos is trying to play. Let me throw this one on my 6.5-inch wrist, get you a lume shot of this one, because this one has a lot more lume than the other one. The other one just has lume on the hands, while this one has lume on all the numerals and the hands. So let's see how it looks. There she sits on my 6.5-inch wrist, and this one really does fit like a glove. Very nice fit, very comfortable band. Basically broken in straight out of the box, as you can see there. Plants itself nice and firm on the wrist. I think it looks pretty nice. Definitely has a nice vintage higher end look to it. The case is comfortable on my wrist, plants firmly, which I do appreciate. No wobble or anything like that. And like I stated, the band is very good quality for genuine leather. It's very supple, very easy to use. The holes are easy to get in and out. And overall, it fits pretty nicely. I definitely like this one. Now let's look at the gold-plated one. Now here is the gold-plated one, and don't worry, I did not forget the lume shot. I'll save that for the end of the video. This is the same exact watch, although we do get a different color genuine leather band here, as you can see, to match this vintage IP gold-plated case. As you can see here, same exact dial, just we do not have lume on the numerals. We have kind of an off-white vintage style dial here, kind of an aged looking gold case, which a lot of people really do like. I think it looks pretty cool. Now you don't have a vintage watch, but it kind of looks aged a little bit, which is pretty cool. Very, very smooth brushing, great case cut, and everything functions on this one just as the other one. There's no issues or anything like that. Like I said, the quartz chronograph movements are very accurate, very easy to use. They don't break down. They do require a battery change every few years. They generally gain a couple seconds a month, and you don't have to worry about them. You throw it on your wrist in the morning, and you go to work, and you never have to worry about the time being incorrect, which is a great thing. Although I know some people really do like automatic watches or mechanical watches. They feel more connected to their watch. But this watch definitely, I feel a little connected to it because it does have that sweeping hand. There's a lot going on. You have that vintage styling. And this watch definitely does have a lot of character. On the wrist, this one fits just as nice. The band is just as comfortable. You do have a custom gold IP plated buckle here to match the case, of course, as you can see. Same exact dimensions, same exact everything, just a very different look. More of a casual look. The other one's a bit more adventurous in my opinion. Now this one does have some pretty decent lume, which does glow pretty nicely, as you can see here. Everything is pretty bright, from the hands to the numerals to the little arrows at the 12, 3, 6, and 9. But definitely very good lume from what I've seen so far. This does last pretty long. It's a nice green color, and I think it looks pretty good. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. These are the Santos Desert Sands chronographs in 2 different variations. Let me know which one you think is nicer, the black one or the gold IP plated one. They're both very good quality, as usual, from Santos. They do really take pride in their cut and quality of their cases and their components and their crowns and their cutting of the case backs and such, and their bands as well. They have some very nice genuine leather bands, and they do have a bunch of other watches. I did review their racing watch a couple months back. If you want to take a look at that. Like I said, there is a discount code to save money on these watches. So if you're going to buy one of these, definitely use the discount code. I have one more of their watches coming up for review. It's a SZANTO field watch, a bit more simple, a bit cheaper than this one, considering this is a chronograph. That's just a two-handed with a sub-dial for the seconds. You will see that coming up real soon. So definitely check out all the info in the description below. And let me know what you guys think. I think it's a pretty nice watch. The price isn't too high with the discount code. It's a very good quality watch. It's a reputable company based in California, owned by a man named Barry, which has a lot of experience in the watch industry. And I think he really does know what he's doing. But let me know what you guys think, as usual, down in the comment section below. This is Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. And I hope to see you guys on the next video. So definitely hit that subscribe button. Definitely throw me a like, throw me a comment, and let me know what you think. I will see you guys real soon. Bye.